So before I get into this content, just tell me before you watch this video, what red flags have you seen when talking to a guy in like the talking stage or like the beginning of a relationship, which made you run? I want to know what red flags make you run away. Please put the story time in, if you can, please put the story time in the comment section, because the way I be reading what y'all say, I think it'll help benefit me, I think it'll benefit you, and I think it'll benefit all my other ladies in the comment section. If you can think of a solid, crazy red flag that you've seen in the dating, the beginning of like the talking stage, whatever, dating stage, put it in the comment section down below. That's all I'm asking you to do before you watch the video. Put it in the comment section down below. Okay? I know you can think of one. Just one. Just one. Just one. Hi and welcome back to my channel. This is Alexsa with another video. Today this is going to be a change of pace. I normally do not talk about this topic on my channel like at all. Like, I just try to keep it about the girls, you know, keep it about the girls, just the ladies. But today we're gonna get into it. As you can tell by the title, I'm gonna drop a gem. I'm gonna drop a gem or two. So I would highly encourage you ladies to grab a pen and a paper and a glass of wine if you're over 21. Okay, if you're over 21, because this right here, y'all about to be like, yes sis, yes sis, yes. Listen, these to me are one of the biggest red flags when it comes to the talking stage, the relationship, you know, beginning, budding phase. These are the biggest red flags, and yes, I'm going to talk about some of my experiences because I've had plenty of run-ins of plenty of red flags just getting redder and redder and redder to the point where my eyes are turning red, you know what I'm saying, because I'm looking at so much freaking red. So if you are interested in knowing these major red flags in the talking stage, make sure you guys like the video and keep watching. But before I get into this video, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, follow me on all of my social media platforms at Lexsa Marie. Yeah, if you want to know about this hair, this, you know, February love Valentine's type hair, this is actually from Love Me Hair. As you can see, super curly, super sexy. All the links will be in the description box down below, so if you want to check that out after this video, way after this video, then I would recommend clicking it. But yeah, let's get into this tea. So before I get into the tea, right, I'm not gonna say names, I'm not gonna say the real place, I'm not gonna say the real dates, but I'm going to talk about the experiences. I just have to say that first because I don't need no man coming in my DMs talking about, oh, you talking about me, you talking about me, you talking about me, you talking about me. No, I'm not, king. Like, if the shoe fits, I mean, then the shoe fits, but you know, what did I say that like relates to you, you know? So I'm gonna use different names and different, you know, just so the story can seem a little bit imaginary, but I am going to talk about some of my experiences because ciao, all right? I didn't come up with this list for nothing. So let's get into the very first red flag. This is the first red flag when it comes to the talking stage / beginning of the relationship stage. The first red flag is love bombing. Love bombing. Now, I'm going to put the definition somewhere on the screen so you guys can like see what love bombing is. I know not everyone knows what love bombing is, but basically it's like when someone is trying to just saturate you with love and affection very early in the beginning of dating, and they usually are doing that to cover up a lie or their personality, who they truly are, or to just like entrap you into a relationship. Sometimes a lot of narcissists do it, okay? A lot of narcissists do it. So the reason this is a red flag is because it looks green when you first are talking to them. When you first tell your friends, like, I remember I told one of my girlfriends about this guy I was talking to, and it was like he was doing all the right things. He was applying the pressure, everything that I wanted, you know, but it was a little too good. Like, it was a little too good to be true. I was saying in the back of my mind, like, dang, like, he really is saying all the right things. He's really, you know, the perfect guy, the perfect gentleman. But it was like something was off. Like, I just felt something was off. And these guys that will love bomb you, they will love bomb you for a certain amount of time until they realize it doesn't work, and then they show their true colors. So this guy that I was talking to, right, he was doing all this pressure, applying all this pressure, trying to see me like every single day, right? And I was like, I was giving energy back, but he basically was trying to get me to date him, like, and be exclusive after like the first 48 hours of knowing me. And I said, no, like, what the hell? Like, what do you think this is? Like, no, like, who in the right mind, you know, goes off and dates someone after two days of knowing them? This isn't the Tinder swindler. This is not that. So, you know, I like to take my time in relationships, and I guess he noticed that, like, I was not budging. So after that first week of fairy tale, he became a menace. He became a freaking menace, y'all. Like, to the point where he was like telling me, like, oh, why didn't you call me back? Or, oh, why is your phone on do not disturb? Like, he was acting like that. Like, he was already showing his controlling tendencies, already showing his crazy side. And I was like, yep, all that consistency that you had the first week is gone. It's gone. So definitely that was like one of my experiences of love bombing, where like guys just like say whatever and do whatever to like get you hooked, and then once they feel like they have you hooked, they go back to the regular self, or when they see it's not working, they show their true colors. So definitely, like, if they're saying I love you way too freaking fast, and you have that feeling like like something's off, you know what I mean? Or like he's showering you with gifts, like immediately as he's seeing you, he's showering, agreeing with everything that you're saying, babes. No man in his right mind is gonna agree with everything that you say. Like, I'm just gonna keep it one. No man is gonna agree with every single thing that you say. And if he is, he's just saying it so he can get, you know, in your panties. So definitely love bombing, I feel like, is the #1 red flag. And the reason it's the #1 is because it looks great. It looks like a green flag. It looks like applying pressure, but in actuality, it's like a narcissist's #1 go-to. Like, that is the first thing they go to. They go to showering you with gifts, making you feel confident, whatever, and then flipping around and giving you nothing and making you feel insecure. So love bombing. Okay, the second red flag in the talking stage, or the very beginning of a relationship, is them pushing or disrespecting your boundaries. Let's talk about it, okay? Let's talk about it. I have a video on my YouTube channel. If y'all are, you know, diehard subscribers, diehard fans, you know what I'm saying, diehard girlies, I've talked about boundaries. And it's not just family that pushes boundaries. It's not just friends that will push boundaries. It'll be dudes that you're trying to talk to see how far they can get with you. And I forgot who told me this, but I don't know if it was like my mom or something like that, but like, men will only do what you allow. All right, so if you allow them to push your boundaries, disrespect your boundaries, and you don't hold your foot down, like, they're not gonna take you seriously. I'm sorry to say that, sis, but they're just not gonna take you seriously. So if you're a girl that's like, okay, I don't want to kiss on the first date, like, you say that to him, and then you kiss him on the first date, or you let him kiss you on the first date, he's pushing your boundaries. Like, if you say, oh, like, I want to wait to have sex, and then he keeps pressing you to do it, does he truly respect you? Does he truly respect you? Because a real guy, I'm trying to be real, girl, they're not gonna press. If you're not ready to do it, they'll understand and they'll wait, and they will not do it. But if they are constantly saying, okay, yeah, okay, that's, you know, and then they're still pressing you, they don't respect your boundaries. So like, in the beginning, you know, every girl is different. Some people, you know, they don't care doing it on the first date. Me, there's a lot of things I don't do right away. I'm, believe it or not, a very like reserved person, so like it takes me a minute to kind of warm up to people. I've had guys be like, oh, like how come you don't do this, how come you don't do that, and I'm just like, you know, I'm just not comfortable. But when I am comfortable, I feel like I will do this, you know, X, Y, and Z. But when they keep asking over and over after I say that, I know, like, damn, like, are y'all just here for this? Are you just here for that? Are you here to like get to know me? You know what I'm saying? So definitely, if you're noticing that you tell a guy or a girl, who I don't know who I'll be messing with, but if you tell a guy, I'm not comfortable with doing this, and then he keeps doing it to you or trying to do it with you, cut him off, sis. Cut him off like a bad freaking habit. Okay, another way that like this can manifest itself is just like he feels entitled to all of your time. And let's talk about this one. Okay, y'all are just getting to know each other, right? Y'all are just getting, it's that talking phase, it's the talking stage, right? If he feels like you need to talk to him every second of the day, you need to give up all your, you know, free up your schedule to see him, you know, put all this time aside in the very beginning of knowing someone, I cringe. And honestly, a lot of my like ways of thinking and stuff like that comes from my mom, and it's like, don't make yourself so available. You know, if you know you have stuff you got to do, if you know you're grinding and you're doing X, Y, and Z, don't free up your whole schedule because a guy is, you know, a guy you're getting to know is telling you to free up your whole schedule. If you're busy, tell him when you're free. If you want you time and you want time to yourself, let him know when you want to hang out. Let him know the next time y'all can hang out and that you want to spend time with him. Don't give someone all of your freaking time, because to them that says, okay, like I got her, like, you know, whatever I tell her to do, whatever I ask her to do, she gonna do it. I feel like the beginning is like definitely the foundation for how the relationship is going to go. So if you're already like, okay, sure, okay, yeah, okay, I'll cancel with my friends, okay. Like if you're that girl in the very beginning, like it's going to set the pace for how the relationship is going to be down the line. So me, like if I'm busy and I'm actually busy, I'm like, hey, like I'm busy right now, can I call you back at like, you know, 7 o'clock or whatever? Can I call you back in, you know, tomorrow this time? Can we go out this time, this day instead of that day? Like I have something scheduled, And some dudes are like, yeah, sure, of course, like I understand, you know, you gotta grind or whatever. Some dudes are like, how dare you? And let me know in the comment section down below if you know what I'm talking about, where dudes just expect you to just, you know, when they say jump, you say how high. No, we don't do that over here. My girls, you do not do that, okay? So red flag number 2 in the very beginning, pushing your boundaries, disrespecting your boundaries, biggest red flag. The third red flag in the talking stage, or the beginning stages of a relationship, again, this is slightly biased because these are red flags I have experienced and I have noticed and I have concluded to. I'm just gonna say that, okay? I just gotta say that real quick. Moving too fast. Moving too fast. And now everyone, you know, time is relative. Time is relative, okay? And maybe it's just the Taurus in me that just likes to take things slow and just live in the moment and just, you know, just be present. Some people just want to do things right here, right now. Like, let me tell y'all a story, because this just happened kind of recently. There was one dude, right? And I was like, okay, like I'm getting to know him or whatever. I think he's really sweet. I'm like, okay, like I can see myself, you know, talking to him. He said like he wants to be in like a relationship. He's looking for more of a relationship. I said, okay, cool. And what I started to notice was that every time we would talk, he would hit me up in the morning. I was like, okay, hey, whatever, good morning. Then I would hear nothing the whole day. The whole day. Listen, the whole day. And then 10 o'clock would come. 10:01 would arrive, and he would be like, oh, let's go out for drinks and wine and da-da-da. He would like be blowing my phone saying, oh, like, you know, I want to just travel with you, like let's go this, let's do this, let's do that, let's do this. Like, huh? Like, to me, I feel like we don't talk a lot. Like, I get people are busy, but like if we're not talking a lot and like I don't really know you for real, I'm not gonna go out with you until I'm somewhat familiar with who you are. You know what I'm saying? That might be me. But I watch a lot of, you know, I saw Lovely Bones. I saw all these movies, girls getting snatched up because they don't know who they linking with. And literally the Bumble situation. I gotta get to know a dude before I'm just going out and dilly-daddling with him. So like, it could be something like that, honestly. Or it could be a situation where a guy is just like moving too fast to be in a relationship with you. Like after the first week, he's like, okay, you're my girlfriend. Like, I know some ladies can do that, but I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl. I need to get to know you. I need to see your red flags, green flags, blue flags, yellow flags. I need to see and know more about you before I commit myself just to you. So definitely I feel like with this, I'm not saying necessarily go hella slow, but go at your own pace. I feel like the girl should be setting the pace for how this whole like relationship and like the interaction is going, because if you let him set the pace, hey, it's gonna be boom bada bing. As my friend would say, Eric, it's gonna be boom bada bing. And you're gonna be sick because he's setting the pace of the relationship and you're not going to be with it 9 times out of 10, you know, usually 10 times out of 10. So definitely with moving too fast. Also, I wanted to say, a lot of narcissists, let me tell you something, a lot of narcissists do this, and this kind of goes in with love bombing, but a lot of narcissists will rush your ass into a relationship, rush you to fall in love with them, right? Because they know deep down, like, they're insecure, they're trying to manipulate you, and they got something to hide. So definitely just be cautious of a dude that is pressuring you to either, like, you know, boom bada bang, or they're pressuring you to be in a relationship, do this, travel here, travel, like, after the first couple days. Like, I don't know if it's just our generation, but like I see girls on Snapchat talking about, oh yeah, a guy DM me and then the next day he flew me out to so and so. Like, what is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? You're not gonna chit chat, chitter, you're not gonna have a little good banter with the guy before you go out with him? We just risking our lives. We just, like, have y'all not seen Taken? Have y'all not seen these movies where girls are getting sugar snatched? This is crazy to me. So definitely, like, definitely just be mindful of someone that is trying to move fast. A lot of the time, someone just wants to say they have a boo, and that's why they're just pressed to be in a relationship. Other times, narcissists. Other time, you know, they trying to. So just be mindful of that, ladies, especially in the very beginning. Like, when I'm saying beginning, like the first month of knowing someone, like, or the first couple days, the beginning of the talking stage, he should not be moving like that. Like, he's trying to move in with you after the first week. Okay, and this is going to completely contradict everything I said before this, but number 4, the 4th red flag in the talking stage, in the beginning stage, is when a guy moves way too slow. I know I just contradicted myself, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, where the guy has been talking to you for 3 years and y'all not together. And don't look at me and say, oh, that never happens. No, it happens. I'm sure it's happened to your sis, where she is talking, or she's in a situationship with a guy, and you're like, well, are y'all together? And she's like, no, I mean, you know, he's just, you know, he's just not looking for a relationship. Then why are we wasting our time with this dude? Why are we wasting our time with this man? You've been in the talking stage for 7 months. In my opinion, I feel like when a guy knows exactly what he wants, he's gonna make sure he keeps exactly what he wants. So I don't know, I feel like with a red flag like this, there's more options to go about it, because I feel like if you're okay with being a situationship, which me, I don't want to do that, but if you're okay with being a situationship, girl, do it. I guess. But if you're not, like, I'm all for just asking up front, like, so what are your intentions in, like, in talking to me? Are you open to a relationship? Are you open to this? Are you open to that? Are you looking for just a friend? Are you looking for friends with, you know, boom bada bing? Or, you know, what are you looking for? And like, there was one dude where I could have sworn, like, this was so annoying too. This was a guy, right? And he's probably gonna look at this and say, is this about me? Yes, this is about you, boo. But he comes into my DMs, right, talking about, oh, like, you know, I've been waiting to talk to you, da 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 da. And I was like, oh, okay. He's like, yeah, you know, I said, I'll make sure I come correct when I'm talking to you. Like, I want to get your number. Like, I want to do all this stuff. And I was like, okay, like, based on his initial actions, right? And I thought we were flirting, we were talking every day or whatever. But it confused me, because I'm so used to, like, a guy being like, okay, like, let's go out, like, let's do something. And he didn't want to go out. And I was like, he don't want to take me on no date, no nothing. He just wants to be 10 pounds. And I finally asked him, like, I think after like a week or so, I was like, hey, like, so I'm just curious, like, what are your intentions? And like, talking to me, like, what are you looking for? Blah, blah, blah. And this man said he wants friends. He wants to just be friends. He wants to just be friends. And I felt like, honestly, he was just talking out his neck because Valentine's Day was coming. But I was like, who said you were going to be here on Valentine's? Let me shut up. But he was like, yeah, like, I just want friends. Da, 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 da. I'm not looking for anything. I don't want a Valentine's Day. Like, I was like, this is the most ugliest thing a man could ever just spew out of his mouth. So instantly after that, I was like, okay, so you want a pen pal? You want like a friend? And I wanted to be petty and be like, you know, you can just make friends like in a grocery store. Like, you can go to a school event and like make friends. Like, you don't have to slide into a girl's DM, ask for her number, you know, and waste her time for 7 days to be friends. So like, if I didn't ask, in my opinion, I think he would have just kept going and kept talking and just aki keying to me. And I'm not on that type of time right now. Like, I'm not, you know, out looking for friends right now. So definitely I was like, oh, okay, like, I respect that, blah blah blah. And that was that. Like, I had nothing else to say. Like, you coming in trying to be cute, trying to flirt, and then you saying you want to be friends. So definitely please ask these men what their intentions are, because yes, guys will entertain you, guys will talk to you, guys will even do boom bada bang with you, and they will not want an actual relationship with you. It's crazy, it's weird, I know, but unfortunately my guy friends put me on a little too much, and it's real. They will sit there and play house, and then not actually want to be playing house, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, if he's moving slow, moving way too slow, like maybe after a month or two he still doesn't ask you out, ask him what his intentions are. And if his intentions are to waste your time, the door, you should be leaving, you should be walking out of the door. This goes into the 5th red flag that y'all ladies should know. If you're in my generation, you already know about this little, you know, this little phrase that dudes be using. The 5th red flag in the talking stage is a dude's confused about his intentions. Like, and when I'm saying confused about his intentions, he's looking for a vibe. He says dumb stuff like that, or he says like he wants to be friends, but then he doesn't want to do friend things. Like, he doesn't want the platonic, he wants the label of being friends, but he wants the actions of a boyfriend and girlfriend. Leave those dudes in the freaking trash. If you notice that when y'all first start talking in the talking stage, the door, because you don't need confusion. I try to get my friends out of this mess, because they will be so unsure about how a guy feels about them, when there's men out here that will let you know 100% how they feel about you. So if they're looking for a vibe, they just chilling for real, you know, I'm just trying to vibe, I'm just trying to chill, you know, I'm trying to see where things go. If they're using that verbiage, throw them out. Let them find a vibe somewhere else, okay? That's all I have to say. Let them find a vibe, you know, I don't know, in a park or at a concert. Let them look for vibes elsewhere. Don't let them look for vibes your way. So that's all I really have to say to that. If they're looking for a vibe, they're not sure what they want to do, if they want to be friends and move like a relationship and want you to just talk to them, if they want you to be friends and just talk to them and not date no one else, run. Okay, so number 6 in terms of the red flags when it comes to the talking phase, the talking stage, is a jealous guy, a jealous ass nigga. And I've never been in a serious relationship with someone that's been jealous, like seriously had a jealousy issue. Like, I was able to go spend time with my friends, still go out, do whatever, because they know like I'm gonna be running back home to see them. Like, that's just how I am as a girlfriend. Like, I can't help myself. And with my previous partners, like, they've never really, like, they know I ain't gonna do nothing. But in my adventures, I've had some dudes like almost have panic attacks when I go out with my friends, and that's a red freaking flag. I remember this one dude, we had gone out maybe like 2 days before, And he was like, oh, like I feel like, you know, you just this that, like he was just like so excited. I was like, yeah, you know, I feel you too, da da da. And then I go out with my friends and I'm on FaceTime with him or whatever, and I'm showing him like, yeah, I'm so excited, I'm going to her birthday party, whatever. And it was at this chill restaurant, and he was like, oh, you can wear that with her and not with me? Like he was like dead ass. And I was like, what? He didn't compliment nothing. He was like, wow, so you know, you can look all like this with your friends, but then I have to get the girl that, you know, just has anything on. I was like, what? I was like, I really put effort into my outfits when I see you. Like, what are you talking about? And when I'm telling you, he got so freaking mad. He was like, no, go find you someone at the restaurant, go find you someone there, like, you know. And then he was blowing my freaking phone after the fact. I was like, are you kidding me? When I saw this, I was like, okay, I did not bag a good one. This is not it. Because not only was he mad that I looked like that, he was mad that I went out after, all this stuff. And he's not my man. He wasn't even my man. He didn't even ask to be my man. And so I was just like, oh no, I can't do this. I can't do it with a guy. Because I know some girls out here don't mind a dude blowing their phone when they're out with their friends. That is bananas to me. That is bananas. Like, I'll share my location, like, because God forbid something happens to me, but to a guy I'm talking to, I'm not sharing my location. To a guy I'm talking to? Why are you blowing my phone? And I'm out with my friends. Absolutely not. So if you see like he is uneasy with you being with your friends, or uneasy with you even bringing up men in a conversation, like, oh, like, you know, my guy friend, blah blah blah, like, oh, your guy friend, oh, your guy friend. Like, there was a dude, he literally got mad because I was with like one of my gay guy friends. I was like, are you serious right now? Like, are you kidding me? Like, to the point where he wanted to get off the phone. Like, as soon as I said he was like, oh, boop boop boop, and hung up the phone. I was like, are you kidding me? What is my friend gonna do? What are me and my friend gonna do? He doesn't even like girls. Like, what? So, child, if he's a jealous boy in the talking stage, could you only imagine how he is in the relationship? Can you imagine? Because dudes like that think, you know, they're jealous all the time or think you're cheating or whatever, they're usually the ones that are doing that. They're usually the ones with the guilty conscience. So, red flag right there. That's a red flag right there. And I put a star next to it because jealousy, that is the biggest turn off on the planet. A dude that is jealous, like, ugh. The 7th red flag in the talking stage. Honestly, I don't want to even go into details because I want to make this a story time. Because I know, like, I'm thinking about it and I'm like, there's a perfect story time for this one. But the 7th one, the 7th red flag in the talking stage is a liar. A liar. A liar. 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 So, your big sis right here. I look everybody up, okay? Do you want to know why I look everybody up? Do you want to know why? Because there's people out here that will lure women, seduce women, get women. As we've seen, I'm not even gonna go that deep, right? And they will try to harm us, you know, put us in compromising situations, you know? And I wanna live another day. I wanna live another day. So unfortunately, maybe that's a red flag to some people. I do light research. Light research on people, because yes, people have lied to me before. Lied about their name, lied about where they're from, lied about what they do, who they know, where they live. People have lied. And I understand in the beginning to know phase, like, people, you know, won't be so forthcoming with certain information, but I'm gonna save it for the story time. But just know, I've been in situations where people have lied about things that don't need to be lied about. Like, they don't need to be lying about. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can say your nickname, you know, instead of saying your full name. Because I understand you don't want to say your full name, your government. You could say where you're from, but you don't got to say your whole address, your town. You know what I'm saying? You could say the vicinity of the state. I understand that. you know, just holding back information, but not making information up. If the story never adds up, or the story never makes sense, or they always have an answer for everything, run. 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 I've been in a situation where a guy has lied about getting shot. He lied about getting shot. He lied about his age. He lied about his name. And I'm gonna make a story time about this, okay? So if y'all wanna know the story time, if y'all wanna see the full story time, because it was bananas. Like, this dude was like low-key obsessed. If y'all wanna see the full story time, comment in the comment section down below. I don't need one of y'all to be like, I wanna see the story time, because it's crazy. He lied about everything. He lied about where he lived. He lied about what he did. He said he had like 6 jobs, but he only had one. He only had one, and he lied about it. It was like every single thing, to the point where like when I addressed it one time, he got so like, that's how I knew he was lying. Like when you're talking to a guy and you know something's not adding up and you ask deeper about that lie and they're looking to find the answer, boom, you got him. You do not want to trust a liar, because if he can lie to you about little stuff like that, if he can lie to you about little things, he can lie to you about bigger things. So definitely for me, liars, huge red flag. Run. Run away, run away, run away, run away. Just run, like run away. I don't know what else to say. But again, if you guys want to see the story time, because I don't want to spill the beans. If you want to see the story time, just let me know in the comment section down below, because this dude lied about everything. Like I think the only thing he didn't lie about was that he wanted me to be his girl. That was it. That's the only thing he was truthful about. Everything else was BS. Everything else was BS. Crazy BS. And last but not least, the 8th red flag when it comes to the talking stage is when the actions don't show interest. Let's explore that, okay? Let's explore that. Have you ever spoken to a guy, sis, where he only talks about himself? Like he doesn't ask, oh, what about you? Or he doesn't think of questions to get to know you, and he only talks about himself? Those dudes for me always get left. I always leave them on red. I cannot. If he is not asking or seems interested in getting to know who you are as a person, and maybe he's just solely complimenting you or only talking about himself or like boasting about himself, run. Just run. Secondly, if he only like if he doesn't talk about any future plans with you, like, oh, like let's go here, I want to take you here, I want to go here, like I want to do this with you, you know, I can't wait till we're like this, I can't wait till that, like, oh, like if they're not thinking in the future about you, if they're not thinking about putting you in the future, 9 times out of 10 it's because you're not going to be there. And I hate to say it, like I hate to burst the bubble, but it's like if you're looking to be taken seriously, not necessarily like married, but if you're looking to be taken seriously, he's gonna have to think of you past tomorrow. He's gonna have to think of you past the present. You know what I mean? So if he's not mentioning the future or not making any type of plans with you in the future, or any type of plans period, just go. Save your breath, save your time, save your energy, save your heart, because he's probably not into you the way you think he is. He's into you, like I said before, like he's probably into what you can do, but he's not into who you are. So yeah, that's basically it, y'all. Like hopefully you guys like the video. I can't make more videos like this now because I feel like I have a trillion story times. I feel like I have 1,000 story times now to talk about like different dating topics and stuff like that. So let me know in the comment section down below what you might want to hear in the next date advice video or girl talk video. Again, follow me on all of my social media platforms at Lexsa Marie. If you want to know about this hair, Love Me Hair, make sure that you click in the comment section or the description box down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.